All right, so we're back in the studio. I've got the pedal board in front of me now that we just built. We've already checked that our cables are plugged in. We've already checked that our power cables are plugged in. The board is plugged into the wall, so it is receiving power. I have my guitar, my Telecaster is plugged into the first input of the compressor, and my amplifier is plugged into the Deluxe Plus. So I'm going in to the compressor, out of the compressor into the overdrive, out of the overdrive into this volume pedal, out of the volume pedal into the Corona chorus, out of the Corona chorus into the digital delay, out of the digital delay into the Deluxe Plus reverb and tremolo. So I'm going to play a chord on my guitar and then roll this volume up, and hopefully we should have sound. Excellent, it works. We can see my tuner pedal is going and it's working great. But the nice thing about having the tuner pedal plugged into this volume pedal is I can tune with my volume up, or I can roll the volume down and the tuner will still work. So I can tune silently, whether that's in the studio or if that's on stage. The tuner is always on, so you can be in the middle of a song, and if something sounds a little wonky, you can just look down and double check your tuning. So that tuner stays on. That's why I like having tuners plugged into the tuner jack of a volume pedal, as opposed to having them in the chain where you have to mute them if you want to use it. So tuner works. Now, next step to do is to check each of the pedals, make sure they all work. So starting with the compressor, let's hear that. Here's without the compressor. Now here's with the compressor. I've got it on a pretty subtle setting, you know, just kind of makes the highs nice and sweet and brings up the lows and makes everything a little more sparkly. But I can dial in a more dramatic setting, and we'll hear a little more what the compressor's doing. Without it. With it. Great. Let's check the overdrive pedal. Here's my clean signal. Now with the overdrive on. Next, it's the Corona chorus. Here's with the pedal off. Now with the pedal on. Next, the digital delay. Here's with the pedal off. Now with the delay on. Last, we have the Mr. Black Deluxe Plus, reverb, and tremolo. Here's my pedal off. Now with the pedal on. So that was our step-by-step guide to building your own pedal board. Keep in mind that this isn't exactly a set-in-stone rule. Like, you can experiment in different orders, you can put effects in different places, but this is just a general place to get started, how to put things together the right way, and hopefully you learned a lot. Thank you so much for watching.
If you're interested in taking your guitar playing to the next level, check out Pick Up Music. We have hundreds of lessons from the world's top guitar players. It's the best way to get to the next level, especially if you're an intermediate player. There's a 14-day free trial, so you can start free, try it out, and let us know what you think.